Welcome back,
Hello.
ladies and gents. I am joined here with Jordan,
What's up, guys?
and it's me, Cole. This is the Marshmallow Mateys podcast.
Yeah.
Here we are. Just shooting the shit right now. We just went to go see a movie.
Lights out.
Yeah. Well, originally the plan was to go see 9 Lives.
Which I was pretty fucking disappointed.
Yeah.
There and they had the posters for it. Not only did I have to find the entrance to this piece of shit, they weren't even playing what I came for.
Exactly.
So I had to settle for less with Lights Out.
Right. So we showed up, and Jordan knew the person working there selling tickets, and she's like, "Oh, you're here for Lights Out, right?" And we're just kind of like,
Sure.
"Yeah."
If that gets me into the
Right.
theater, sure.
We basically had no plans to stay in whatever movie we came for, because that's just what we do every
Just
time. Yeah, we just hop from theater to
Yeah.
theater. So
Especially dollar movies.
yeah.
Because what are they gonna do? The fucking 16-year-old
Yeah.
who just got a job be like, hey,
Yay. Hey.
don't go in that movie.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, Lights Out. It's a piece of shit. Please do not watch it.
It's pretty much FNAF the movie.
Yeah, exactly.
Mixed with cliches, so it's kind of, it's one of those things where, he's in a warehouse with mannequins and he's like, the lights are going out, he's like, Jesus Christ. And
Yep.
then they get in the door and he hashes and he's a they may as well call it the hash slinging slasher.
Yeah, the main antagonist or the scary ghost was the hash slinging slasher. Either
And
that or Freddy Fazbear.
He's gonna get you.
Yeah, he came after him and just the fucking scene of just his dead body,
Yeah.
mangled, sitting there. I don't know. It's just
And then
the most cliche, what's the word? The most cliche, idea ever. Just, it's about, literally the idea behind the movie is, it's a creepy ghost, lady thing, that you can only see with the lights off, which, first of all, doesn't make any fucking sense, because you have to have some light source to, see her silhouette or whatever, but when all the lights are on, you can't, I don't know. It's...
So as long as it's coming from the background,
right?
it's
Yeah.
ambient, you can see.
If it's
her.
ambient light, yeah. If it's natural moonlight, then that's.
She only
exception.
appears in a certain color spectrum of light.
Yeah.
2500K, she doesn't do that shit.
Yeah.
6500K, yeah, we're talking.
Yeah. So.
5000, that's fucking pushing it. But, whatever. She'll still appear. She'll still hash sling slash your ass.
Yeah.
To hell. And then you get the cliches. The little kid. That always gets the deep, insightful things like, what if mommy and daddy are really crazy? And then the edgy sister's like, damn, he's right. And sits back and thinks, then the boyfriend's like, the fuck are you doing? I have
Yeah.
more
Anyway,
things to do with.
exactly. All the actors were pretty bad. The fucking characters were just so generic and hateable. It was just cliche garbage, the whole thing. It was just, like we were saying, it was just my first horror movie kit, basically.
Yeah.
Because it had all those cliches. It had everything. And basically, relied on jump scares the entire time. Anytime you're supposed to be frightened by something, it was just a fucking FNAF jump scare.
Yeah.
And that was it. It was just, raw! Be scared. Music swells up. It's scary.
They literally, they had nothing else. That they just, it was one of those movies where they're like, shit, we have to meet our 90-minute quota.
Exactly.
So they throw in the part where the little boy, has to come stay at her house because the mom cray and shit.
Yeah.
And she's like, I have creepy posters in my house. Are you sure you want to come in?
Yeah, that was a important part of the movie, that she has creepy
They
posters.
really had to.
They had to get that in there.
They
She has
did.
creepy posters.
Imagine how ambiguous it is. You just go in there like, you didn't fucking tell me there's 2 posters on the wall. What the hell?
I've been fucking duped into this situation.
Exactly. It's the finest details they think of.
She also had a cool kick-ass Avenged Sevenfold poster.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it was pretty good.
Ugh.
It was really good. Yeah, I didn't even see the whole movie, and I didn't know the whole thing.
We couldn't. We stayed in for like 15 minutes, and they kept dragging on this awful plot between these brother and sister characters, and we just kind of left. And then
everything. The little kid with the soft voice that's like,
yeah.
What if we're all crazy?
Mm-hmm.
It's like, ah.
It's fucking stupid.
There's nothing special. It's basically, it's the summer version of Krampus. If you remember that movie that you saw the ads for all over YouTube.
Yeah.
That really, like, Santa Claus is not coming this year. Instead, it's Krampus.
Except it's an even less, like, it's not even entertaining, like, it kind of was at times so bad it's good, in a way, like, the jump scares were funny to me, but, you know, I don't know, it was just really lame. Like, after that, we just wandered out to Ghostbusters, and then
I wish we never did.
Yeah, and they made a queef joke, and we just kind of left.
And then if you say, well, it's stupid they're making queef jokes, like, oh, you know, like movies with women, don't you? Fucking misogynistic asshole.
I don't know, anyone who makes that argument, I just can fuck off. Like, that's, if you think that's valid grounds for an argument, Jesus. If you're gonna like a movie, because as girls making queef jokes and that's the most substance you're gonna get out of it, that's pretty pretty sad.
Yeah, that's literally, they just capitalize on that aspect. Hey, they're all girls. It's pretty fucking wacky, you know. You get the fat girl like, I only got one wonton, you know, like, that's the biggest fucking problem because she's fat. Then you get the weird one that's like, I know quantum physics.
God, that character, I don't know what the actor's name was, but genuinely, like, we were in there for like 5 minutes.
She's from Saturday Night Live, right? She's cookie cutter.
Yeah, just a cookie cutter wacky character, and
with crazy cray hair, you know, because they have long hair, and we didn't see good old Leslie Jones. We didn't stick around that long for that, but I don't know what her character would be like.
I have no idea. All I know is, you know, it felt nothing like, I mean, this shit's been said 1,000 times, I don't care, but it just felt like a generic comedy, just shitty, I don't know.
I mean, James Rolfe really saved himself when he said if he's not going to review that Ghostbusters, he dodged a fucking bullet, for sure.
I mean, yeah.
Don't waste your time. It wasn't worth the $2 I even spent to go to that movie.
Well, we went for Lights Out, you know, so technically...
No, we went for 9 Lives.
Yeah. Sorely disappointed, you know.
What the fuck? I get in there, it's like, seriously? And then
didn't nail it.
Then we see Lights Out. Nailed it. And then, especially, you know, when the hatchling and slasher got all the people, I was like, nailed it.
Exactly.
And then when the kid was like, what if we're crazy? I'm like, seriously? But, yeah, that's pretty much it. Just depressing dollar movie theater. Had fucking rotten sewage smell around it.
Oh, God, yeah. It was, an interesting place, you know, because there's 2 movie theaters close by where we are. There's, like, the good one, expensive one, where tickets are like $8 a piece. Yeah. Which, you know, not about to do that. Fuck that, honestly.
Yeah.
Even though it's nice, you know, it's crowded and whatever. We didn't want to like deal with people, especially when we're just planning on theater hopping anyway.
Yeah.
So, and then you have this one where it's just cheap, whatever, shitty.
Only 6 theater rooms. Only 6. Like,
they're all small and...
Yeah, they're tiny. Only like 2 of them were stadium seats.
Mm-hmm.
And then the other ones were just the really shitty flat, where the
Oh,
TV's
God.
like way high on the wall.
Yeah, the screen is like way up
The
there.
projector screen, but you know.
Yeah. It's like, why the fuck was that ever a thing?
You know, since it's the dollar movie, it gets like the shit piled shovelware ads from like local dental offices.
Yeah,
like,
exactly. All the ads were like related to like optometrists or dentists or something of that nature.
Yeah, just all local shit that, you know, it's cheap, you know, they put in their $10 and like, yeah, sure.
Like
I'll show it. And then
exactly.
they couldn't manage their fucking volume because no one knows how to make commercials, so
so it'd be like just silence, like, hey, come on down to our, and it'd be like, hey, this car dealership,
yeah,
check us out.
come buy shit you can't afford.
That really asshole
Oh
dude.
yeah. I actually went to the dealership that they
Yeah.
were advertising. It was called Marcosian Auto.
Yeah.
And I get there and he walks out. He's like, "Hello, welcome to Marcosian Auto." I'm like, "Oh, I'm just looking at that little Mazda 3 stick shift, you know, for like $4,000 because it's my first car loan. I don't want something super fucking expensive."
Yeah.
And he's like, "You know what? You're a first-time buyer, right?" Yes. You're not gonna get approved for something like that. So I'm like, okay, whatever. Is there anything else on the lot that I could get approved for with a manual? That's what I was looking for.
Yeah.
And he was like, nah, you're gonna have a really hard time with that. They don't make those 5 speeds anymore. You're gonna have a hard time. And then he was showing me like 2014 cars. I'm like, fuck, dude, I'm out.
Yeah.
So that wasn't helpful. I just felt like a fucking idiot when I went there. I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, I'm looking for this. Like, no, you're an idiot, bro.
Yeah. That's not, I don't know, that's not the best fucking business practice. Let's make our customers feel.
They came in for the wrong thing.
Right.
You made the wrong decision, you stupid fuck.
Yeah, you're supposed to bend to the customers' like wants, not just, I mean, you know, like they can't get everything they want, but at least treat them with respect. I don't know.
I mean, we can go on a whole another tangent about car dealerships. I work at one personally, but I don't do sales or anything because I know they're fucking scumbags.
Yeah, pretty much.
Not all of them, but some of them are the biggest assholes.
It's just the nature of the job. It seems like
they're doing this at my job. I work at a Lexus dealer, and they're doing this big. They call it the tent sale because it's around Labor Day. They took all their cars up. All their used car lot, the whole lot's gone, and they've marked them like $3,000 above what they even priced them at before. Not only were they above their book value when they were there, now they're fucking $3,000 because they throw some balloons on it. Sale! These aren't gonna last long.
So
get them quick.
The exact opposite.
Yeah, and they're
Wait. So you're saying when they say it's a sale, they're actually putting them up more, or they're?
No, they're pricing them higher because they know they want to get that impulse buyer market.
So it's not a sale.
No, it's not a sale. It's just to get people to fucking impulse buy.
Whoa, that's fucked up.
Yeah,
I didn't know that was a thing.
Yeah, that is.
You'd assume when they're advertising a sale, it's an actual.
Yeah. No, that's what they want. And I heard the commercial for, you know, Larry Miller has a huge, like $1,300, $1,300 car sale, whatever. And they're like, they want to get you into something. Their main incentive was that they were serving food. So you get like shitty like Walmart hamburgers that are like slightly cold, you know? They're like trying to rush and cook them because they got so many fucking people that are mooching off the food. And they're like, hey, you ever thought you're just looking for a little... Nah, dude, you need a fucking Suburban from 2015.
Yeah.
$33,000, you can afford that. How much do you make a week? $85. See, motherfucker. Like, that's not that hard, nigga.
Exactly, yeah.
So, that's their fucking tent sale that they're doing.
You can't call something a sale if you're not lowering the price. That's what the definition of a fucking sale is.
Oh, I know. They're impulse buying. Like, you gotta get this quick. This ain't gonna last long, buddy. Listen here, bud. So that's their fucking impulse buying decision thing. So whole car business fuck that, honestly.
Yeah.
I don't even get fucking Labor Day off. I gotta go in for 4 hours because Labor Day is a huge fucking sale.
Yeah.
Because people are like, oh, I don't want to go to work. Let me go get Alexis.
Who has the money to do that though? Like, I don't
Just a bunch
understand.
of older people. I swear, the only people that come in are usually older.
Yeah, it's true.
It's hilarious too because some of the salesmen that I'm actually friends with there, you'll ask them what they drive and they're like, oh, I just drive a piece of shit because I don't want a car payment. And then they're like putting you in brand new cars
Yeah.
you can't afford. I just find that hilarious
Mm-hmm.
too. But I'm not saying they're all scumbags, but you know, some of them are. Like this one guy that I work for, I don't know what his name is. I just call him tall red-headed guy.
Yeah.
Every time, so when you sell a car, you have to do what's called a delivery. So you have to like polish it up, make sure all the carpets are clean or whatnot.
Right.
He'll fucking rush me every time. Like when he does, he'll only wait 10 minutes. He'll come by, he's like, "You almost done? I want to get out of here." I'm like, "Fuck, dude, I can't finish." He's like, "I'm just trying to help." You know, and then he fucking stands there and watches you and stares at you so he can go give his car away.
Yeah.
Whoever
It's helpful.
schmuck bought it from him. So there's that. There's the whole car buying. In my personal opinion, rather than having one expensive car, I'd rather have like 3 cheap cars
Yeah.
that I could fuck around with or something.
Yeah, because you're really into project cars and stuff, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Jordan is super into that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
I, on the other hand, don't know shit about cars. I rely on this guy right here to fuck with that stuff.
He'll get there eventually. It'll be good.
Maybe.
Start from ground zero. So.
Maybe. But
So it'll be good. So let's talk about a bit about you, Cole.
all right.
Um,
I don't know what there is to talk about for me.
there's plenty. He just says that, but there's plenty to talk about with him.
I don't know. What do I like? I like the video games. That's a very generic thing, but fuck it. I like video games, and you know, cartoons are cool. Stuff like that. That's what I like. What I want to do is, you know, my dream is to do like game design in some way.
Yeah.
And me and Jordan were talking about that kind of thing and going into that maybe. I don't know though. That's like a end goal for me.
Yeah. It's just basically to run our own company because I can't tell you how many douchebags I've worked for.
Pretty much.
Whatever the fuck, and they're all angry, especially the car business. The most fucking angry employees you'll ever work for.
Right.
Or because if they don't get their sales, they're all fucking cranky.
I see.
And another dealership story, their fucking sales manager there that I work for, just biggest frat boy ever.
Oh,
He's
God.
like 27 or 30, I don't know what the fuck, you know.
Yeah.
Typical douchebag haircut,
Yeah.
whatnot. He got like this like $80,000 GS F Sport for like $50,000. It's like half price. And he was talking about how some like old guy there named Daryl was making fun of his haircut. He's like, "Oh, the clippers get to you," whatever. And he's sitting there. He's like, "Oh, you're the last person to be talking about that, Daryl." And just saying this funny story, and I just wanted to be polite because he is a sales manager. You know,
Yeah.
it doesn't ever hurt to have a good relationship with your boss. I'm like, you know what? I like your haircut. And he looks at me. He's like, "I don't give a fuck what you think." I'm like, Jesus Christ, dude.
Oh.
What the fuck? And he's like, "But I appreciate the compliment." And so I'm just this fucking like scum class. Like, I don't give a fuck what you think.
I don't know. It's just typical asshole. But
Yeah.
holy shit.
God damn. Like, he's
Talk
way better
hostile.
now, you know. You just,
Yeah.
it's one of those things that you have to be there for a while.
Yeah.
But now he's okay.
Yeah.
He's fine now. It's just you gotta get over the "I don't give a fuck what you think."
Damn.
But it makes for good stories when you're in the salesman. They cater lunch on Saturday. Like, guess what he said? And
Yeah.
you make friends with the rest of them.
Does everyone there like hate him or?
No, they don't. They just like hearing stories about that because he is like a kind of a weird guy, or whatever. And
Yeah.
all the sales managers are kind of frat boys. Like they'll be talking about stories like, "Are you fucking serious?" It's just the funniest thing because it's like the Lexus dealer all wearing top-notch suits and whatever. They're like, bro, I fucking...
God, I don't know. I could not work somewhere like that, honestly.
I mean, it's got its perks. I mean, I
Yeah.
get paid to drive nice cars around.
True.
And other shit, you know, it's not busy, they don't give you other work to do because there is nothing. If there's no cars, there's no sale. If you work at a car dealership, work at a high-end one because they only sell like 2 cars a day or like 3.
Yeah.
If you work for like Chevrolet, shit, like you're busting your ass all day.
Yeah.
Especially Hyundai. I see so many cars coming in and out, and just at Lexus, like, I think I'm selling this one. I don't know. But it's pretty chill there. But you know, if I feel like Lexus is kind of stressful, then I would not go anywhere else that's like below that price range.
Right. Yeah, I don't know. Just an environment like that where everyone's just kind of fratty and asshole-ish.
You just kind of you knee-jerk back in a way. Like you just start to not take their shit anymore.
Right.
Like when they
it's the hazing, you know.
Yeah. When they start to do stupid shit, I just kind of go, "Whoa, bro, you totally got me. Good one." And then you turn, like, all the mechanics will laugh at him, and then instead of them laughing at me or whatnot, and then it takes a while to get in. It's very clicky. I didn't think it would, but it is.
Yeah.
But, you know,
makes sense.
Get used to it. I get used to it now. You know, whatever. It's just a job. I go in, and it's still better than fucking Wendy's. Like,
right. Yeah, Wendy's. Goddamn.
Christ. I'd rather work for...
How much shit I've had with them.
Yeah.
There's lots of stories there, but... I don't know.
My own manager talking shit on me behind my back to him.
Anyway, I don't know. I'd rather not go into that.
We'll leave you with that. That's what
it's
it
not
was like.
even that interesting, but whatever. Just a long story.
Just a whole triad and trying to get a job fucking flipping burgers.
Yeah. Fun times. But
we're just trying to run our own business because working for other people fucking
I was
sucks.
gonna get into that. Basically, what we want to do is we want to, and this is gonna be kind of a long thing in coming type, situation. But we want to start like a certain website that's kind of on the down low right now, but probably talk about that at some later point. But maybe even like multiple websites, and then basically just make a steady stream of revenue off these sites from ads, and then have that fund our like video game stuff. Basically, we want to make a game at some point.
Yeah.
We've bounced a couple of different ideas off of each other, which I don't know if we'll talk about that right now, like in specifics, but we've got lots of ideas and shit.
We just want to make sure that we don't end up like a lot of people did 8 years ago, where they invest all this into a company and then it falls to shit. We want to have, not saying that just give me money, but just a side income thing to where when things get shitty, they're not as shitty as they could be. Trying to avoid that at all costs here.
Exactly, like just having multiple means of income, I guess. As many as we can to fund this. Blah, blah, blah. Not interesting, really. But, that's what's on our minds, I guess.
Yeah, we talked about what's on our minds.
Right.
Let's get in. I've wanted to talk about this. Let's talk about cookie cutter, like, creepy things channels.
Yes.
Since we're talking about Lights Out, all this creepy shit. It's Creepy Saturday.
Right.
So let's talk about the cookie cutter, like, they didn't hear it. And they don't know.
Right. It was lost. It's still lost to this day. It's just this whole, like, top 10 creepiest whatever the fuck kind of, channels.
Probably my biggest gripes with the channel right now is when they show an example, but No, they like.
Yeah, they
will
talk.
have an entry, but they don't have an example.
Yeah,
of the
they
actual-
mention it. Yeah, exactly.
That bothers me. And then when they lay their own fucking background music over the thing that they're actually trying to play.
Yeah.
So you just hear this Death Note ambient music, and then you're trying to listen to this creepy recording, and you hear doo-doo-doo-doo-doo in the background. Like, fuck, I can't hear anything.
Yeah, a big problem is editing with audio and stuff. Having music that's too loud, or not playing at the right times, or things like that. I don't know.
Yeah.
I feel like these are the kinds of videos that are just quantity over quality, kind of.
Yeah.
Getting the views, which, you know, whatever. And I don't know. I just feel like this comes off as an asshole-ish conversation, but a lot of these channels, they just don't have like a style to them. They don't have like an overarching, or like they don't have like their own aesthetic to it. It's just kind of random and like random, you know, free backgrounds and shit that they use, and clip art. I don't know, but you know. I
mean, I will give it to them. Like, I hope we both hope the best for it. You know, we don't think like, oh,
no ill will towards channels like these.
Not at all. And they actually cite their sources. You know,
yeah.
Not saying that they're, you know, most of them are the best sources, but at least they cite them. Unlike other people where they just spew facts out of their asshole, or they're like, no one knows where it came from, but I'm just listing it in this list. Only I know, but no one else knows. I just heard this on fucking Reddit.
Yeah. Well, yeah, and then sometimes sources are Reddit.
Yeah. Like, hey, found this. And another thing, too, we were just watching before we went to go see the series of films. We were watching the top 10 creepiest, like, broadcast hijacking.
Yeah.
And one of the things that doesn't make sense to me is why there's just radio stations dedicated to noise.
Oh, the beeping thing.
Yeah.
There's like a Russian radio station, and they would just broadcast just a beep or something. I think it was just a repeating beep. Like it wasn't Morse code or anything, right? It was just one single beep.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's interesting stuff.
I just don't get why that needs to exist.
Yeah, I have no idea.
Probably just to test broadcasting, but like, why does it have to go off all the time?
I don't know.
Seems like a waste of airwaves to just beep, and then the fact that it's been going since 1970 and it's only stopped recorded allegedly 3 times.
Yeah.
Stopped. But
I don't know about that whole thing. But...
Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to say for certain. That's why I say allegedly. I'm going to say, you know, whatever. But I don't... Another thing is, too, with some of these that, you know, when they just display like a whatever message or anything that's not harmful.
Yeah.
Or like not trying to cause like anything with scaring people.
Yeah.
Why they are placed under arrest.
Oh, yeah. There was like some guy called... It was just some fat, like, 40-year-old dude who called himself Captain Midnight. And, yeah, he hijacked HBO, I think, or something, and he just... His text on the screen was just like...
Complaining about the press.
Yeah, it's just like...
And the cops weren't having that shit.
Yeah, he got arrested.
For that.
I mean, I wonder how long, like, or like, how long he spent in prison or whatever. Or if he did even go to prison for it. If he
probably just to jail like 10 days or something.
Yeah, hopefully.
Something like that, because that's the stupidest shit ever. If it's just, you know...
Life in prison.
Yeah, for fucking complaining about a network's pros. It's like, fuck you, dude. This is the free market.
Huh.
So, they're just dumb punishments for dumb things.
We find weird shit creepy, too. Let's just say that, like...
Oh, you're talking to the king of it here.
Yeah.
One thing I always found creepy as a kid was the noise of a VCR turning off.
Yeah.
Like, when it would go off, it would go... and like the room would just be black, and fuck, I hated that so much. Or turning things off because I feel a sudden sense of abandonment in a weird way.
Yeah,
like
true.
the TV was all I had in that dark room, then it shuts off. Like, fuck.
Right, yeah. Especially the VCR whirring down sound.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that too. Like in my grandma's house in the basement, turning it off. Fuck, man. It is creepy. And then also like random like what would you call it? Random like beeping and stuff. Or like in a video game, like something we like to do is like messing with corrupting like ROMs and stuff, like Sonic games and stuff like that, and just like we used to cartridge tilt like Sonic games a lot in Genesis. And just shit like, I don't know, just the random music cutting to just beeps and stuff like that, or you getting an illegal instruction. And
that's the thing that surprises me. The Genesis is from 1989, cartridge based system, 7 megahertz processor, whatnot.
Yeah.
It was advanced enough to have an actual exception handler. Like, not even the Super Nintendo could spit out a hex code saying, okay, this is where the exact illegal instruction was. And it just fascinates me, because when you do corrupt ROMs, so I'll use the Vinesauce ROM corruptor as an example.
Yeah.
When it's a bunch of random sequences of event, presumably, and it is, but when you run the exact same settings in the ROM corruptor, you get the exact same results every single time.
Yeah.
Which fascinates me. So it's exact, even though it's so random.
Yeah.
And then just the illegal instruction shit. I don't know why that creeps me out.
Yeah. Like, we were talking about stuff, like, if we were to make a horror game, what elements we would have to it.
Yeah. It wouldn't be necessarily the cliche things, it'd just be certain errors.
Yeah, we were thinking, maybe this is cliche, but we were thinking more like a game that starts off normally, and it progressively just, there's no jump scare shit, there's no like creepy girl that follows you. No, it's all just like shit, just kind of, the game just fucks itself up slowly, and it just kind of corrupts itself, if that makes sense. Stuff like that, just kind of like psychological stuff.
Things just start to happen over time. And it's one of those, it's kind of like, I don't know if you remember this or not, but the computer I had last year started to break and break and break until the CPU actually went out. How many blue screens we got?
Yeah.
On that computer, you'll just be suddenly sitting there playing a game, then and that blue screen that came out, it's a scary sound because it amplifies the volume like 5 fucking times.
Oh god, yeah, I remember that.
You'd just be so quiet, you'd be listening, then
fuck yeah. It's awful.
I would get afraid to use headphones. That computer, I stopped using headphones with it because I was so afraid of that happening.
It's just like completely unexpected.
Yeah.
And then you're just stuck with a blue screen there.
And then your computer shuts off like, oh goody.
Exactly. It's always good in a dark room too,
Oh yeah, definitely. Always a good thing. I just found, so with the Sonic illegal instruction thing, there was one in particular that caught my eye, or just one that I found on the internet. It was one, I think it's in the 3rd act of Labyrinth Zone, if I'm saying that right. I'm not really big on Sonic 1 because I find it a lot harder than the second one, and I just never really was attached to that one.
Yeah.
But there was one where if you kept rolling at the end of the level, the screen would jump down a little bit, like Sonic, like there wasn't a platform finished.
Yeah.
And like the lines will just go like crazy, and like the colors will go darker, and then it'll spit out that illegal instruction. It'll go, so it has like Genesis base. It'll go do 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 do, and then when you get the illegal instruction, it'll go doom, and then it'll just cut out. There's something about like the 16-bit era or something. Maybe it's just me, because I grew up with it. It's just weird to think I have such an attachment with the line of hex codes. Like I couldn't feel like I couldn't even go without Super Mario World in my life, and that's just code. It messes up sometimes, you know.
Yep.
And it's just, I always thought the game over screen creeped me out in that game. For some reason, it's a black background. All of a sudden, this yellow text that slides in from both, and it's like, you know, and then holding the note, and you're just there. Especially the time's up one, but it was like a grammatical error. It said time up.
Oh, yeah.
When it ended, I don't know. And it was silent when it came in on the time's up one. You just suddenly died.
Really?
Already from the... Yeah, so...
I never got, like, the time's
you
up
didn't?
thing, no.
I did once when I was younger.
Yeah.
And so the music is sitting there, you know, going fast. I think I was in the special world, because you have to solve these seemingly complex puzzles.
Yeah.
And, you know, the character just dies, and it was really weird to me. That happened because I forgot there was a time limit. I just wondered why the music was going faster.
Right.
Because I just jumped on a platform, and all of a sudden just dies, and then black background, text rolls in, time up, and it's silent. I'm like, oh, fuck. Please stop.
Yeah, that is, like, no music or anything, huh?
Yeah, just you hear the slight fuzz of, like, something coming up onto the CRT from the because you get that speaker interference, so you hear... you know, with like the time up coming on. Yeah. And you hear like the vacuum noise of the CRT like get a little higher pitched when those are on.
Just the very subtle changes.
Yeah. That's the things.
Something I was thinking about, if we were to do like a horror game, I think it'd be cool to do a low poly type, like N64 era type game, because you don't see a whole lot of low poly stuff, really. You see a lot of 8-bit, a lot of 16-bit era stuff. Yeah. But not a whole lot of low poly. And I think there, especially for like a horror thing, there's potential there. Yeah. Especially like our idea.
There's just something about it that's like, it's an uncanny valley, but it's not. It's not that it looks exactly like it. It's not Polar Express by any means. Right. But it's just enough to where it's...
Yeah.
It's weird.
It's just the third dimension kind of thing.
Yeah.
It's very... I feel like it would be cool to see corruption type horror done there. If that makes any sense.
Yeah.
Not that that's even a, like, making it sound like that's a genre or something. Yeah. But I think, you know, could be cool.
Yeah, it really could.
Anyway.
This horror game ideas that we have, just trying to go away from the cliche, but you know, there's kind of some things with cliches you can't avoid. Yeah. You know, it's kind of just
a horror game. You know, it's gonna be, you know, we want it to be scary. Yeah. Overall, it's gonna be like no jump scares, basically, just atmospheric stuff.
We're pulling an Apple on this one. You know, we're just reinventing. We're not trying to invent it. Yeah. We're just fixing the leaks.
Pretty much.
Fixing the hole in the bottom of the ship.
No one's ever gonna get that.
No one ever is, but that's okay.
That's good, you know. Keep it that way.
Yeah, we will.
Yeah. Anyway.
Anything else particular that's on your mind?
Let me see. Just like, I don't know, all these Sonic.exe games that exist.
Oh god, yeah.
I was thinking we should do like a little, like, fucking, I don't want to say the word let's play, but we should do like a little playthrough of a couple of those fan games. Yeah. They're just so funny to me. Yeah. And like, you showed me a lot of them first. Yeah. And like, just fucking hilarious. All the stuff in them.
Yeah. It was one of those things that, you know, when I first heard of Sonic.exe, if we turn the time back to 2012. Yeah. You know, just going into 9th grade, you know, things are getting weird, things are getting strange, but I very first heard of Sonic.exe. Yeah. I'm not really sure how think I just started watching Some Ordinary Gamers, or I probably looked up
Right.
creepy gaming into the search bar. Wouldn't be surprised, but
Yeah.
I found it, and it really did. It was really creepy to me at first because I never saw anything like
Yeah,
it.
it's actually like, the original whatever that game was. It had like interesting concepts. Like,
Yeah.
it had a lot of kind of ideas that I find creepy, but overall the main like theme of like demonic blood with the eyes,
Yeah.
shit like that, like disemboweled like characters. Just
Yeah.
I don't know.
One thing that always bothered me about it is that it was called .exe, so it's a computer program. Why was their TV static? This is a computer. Why?
The game itself too, like so much shit is wrong there. Like so much.
Well, it's made with Game Maker. That's
Well,
problem
yeah.
number one.
Yeah.
And then when you start it up, it says fucking made with Game Maker. That kind of ruins the atmosphere.
Yeah, just a little.
That like bootleg Pac-Man that they have
Oh god.
at the beginning.
Fucking Game Maker. I remember in like middle school I had a like they called it I think it was just a like computer programming class, but all we fucking learned was the most basic shit, and we used Game Maker. That was like our final project, was making games in fucking Game Maker. And there was a kid who actually made something decent in that game.
Yeah.
That program. It was like some 2D platformer. I mean, you know, compared to like other games,
Yeah.
whatever, but for like a first time project, it was pretty interesting.
Yeah. Is there any code involved with
No.
Game Maker? No.
I think maybe now there is with whatever new
Trend.
like updates they've done, you know.
Yeah.
I think the newest version it goes more in depth, but even then, I don't know.
Yeah. Because I thought, but you know, it's just like
Yeah.
choosing which image and then you know setting time.
It's like a drag and drop thing.
Yeah.
If you have heard of Scratch,
Which
which is my baby's first coding like game,
Yeah.
whatever. It's like that, but a little more shit, and you know, it's like a step up from that on the ladder.
Yeah. Yeah, Game Maker, it's not the worst I've seen, but it's pretty far down the totem
No,
pole.
it is. It's way down there, yeah.
Yeah. Pretty freaking far.
You can do a lot with it, but
Most people are so shitty
yeah.
with it.
But that can be said about almost anything. You could make something.
Unity, people made some pretty terrible
Yeah,
shit.
Unity has a bad rap for sure.
Which stinks because it's a really good engine.
Yeah.
You know, not the best I've ever seen,
No,
but
it's not the best, but it
it's
can do great things. with
Yeah.
it, I'd say.
but that's the thing. It also has a problem that it's so easy that people will copy
Right.
and paste basic models and
And just make trash and sell it on Steam as like.
try to get it greenlit. And then when
Right.
they can't do that, they move to the next step down, the game
Yeah.
jewel.
Fucking Game Jewel.
God, you post any shit you want to game
How
jewel.
does the verification process work?
I don't think there is any.
It's just
You literally just make an account and I release a game because there's so many .exe or FNAF
Well, yeah.
games that are just
So bad.
Flash based.
yeah. Awful.
Flash, like the fucking
Yeah.
Flash is my absolute worst. I would take Scratch any day.
Oh, okay.
Flash.
Well, no. I don't know about that. Scratch is below for sure. But yeah, Flash is bad.
I don't know, Flash games. They have this certain audio quality to them that I can't stand.
There have been good ones, I'll say that. There have been terrible Flash games.
There's
But
just
the vast majority.
Yeah.
Fucking,
the vast majority have this like audio thing.
it's not. I don't think it's because of Flash though.
It just sounds so
Maybe older
compressed.
versions of
Yeah.
Flash. Yeah.
It just sounds like like that.
Yeah.
Audio just sounds so compressed.
Mm-hmm.
Like because it has to like fit below 5 megabytes.
Yeah.
So there's like horrible JPEGs and like laggy animations.
The only thing with Flash, like, because of Newgrounds, it has like a soft spot in my heart.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
Yeah, no. It's just when people make games.
No, yeah, most of it's awful.
You go into Spring Yard Zone music on YouTube. Unfair platformer brought me here, and then you go play it. It's the shittiest. Every trope I've said, compressed audio.
Yeah.
Bad picture.
Is that on Newgrounds?
Yeah. Was it?
Is it? I don't know.
I don't know.
Probably.
Just addicting games. Free online games.
Why the fuck? What kind of name is that? Addicting? Isn't the word addictive? Addicting. I don't think that's even like the right word, but
yeah,
whatever.
It's just the name. I don't know.
Addicting games. And
but
then,
it caught on.
Yeah.
Everyone's like, "Oh, you're on addicting games."
Yeah.
Yeah. God.
Didn't Nick buy Addicting Games?
Did they?
I think they did.
It's a really shitty purchase, but okay.
It was popular in the day.
Oh yeah.
Especially now. I don't know. I don't know if it's still popular. Probably not at this point. Flash games.
Back to their Comic Sans logo days.
Oh, did they really?
Yeah, they did. Bold.
Oh.
Addicting games.
That's another subject, I guess. Like free Flash games.
Yeah.
Used to be the shit for me, at least. Like,
yeah.
I didn't have the best of video games to choose from back in the day. So it kinda...
This motherfucker's lying, he had Lego Star Wars.
It's a good one.
Don't hear his blasphemy.
No, like the best thing I had back then was like Paper Mario 1000 Year Door. Which is still one of my favorites, but that was about it for the good ones. So I just play fucking Flash games.
Yeah, so what does Max could handle.
Yep.
And also mine too, I don't have room to talk. Our first home machine was a Pentium 4 with 512 megabytes of RAM.
Yeah, I was by no means back in those days playing any like PC titles.
And
Except for maybe Roblox.
Roblox.
We need just a whole episode talking about Roblox.
Fucking Roblox. God damn.
I think we're close to the hour mark on this.
Oh, we are?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, there we go. Yeah. So much to do, so much to see.
Sorry, what were you gonna say about Roblox?
I've never have played a game that is more shittily optimized for any platform than Roblox. It doesn't run fast on anything.
Yeah.
There's always that Lua language is horrible. Like, it's pretty...
Mm-hmm.
And the fact that 9-year-olds can pick it up and make, like, FNAF fan game with Lua, it's so shit. It's so shit to where it's made its own style to where you see that, like, oh, that's such a Roblox GUI or something like that. It's so fucking bad, because you'll see it with, like, Calibri font. And
Did you ever, back in the good old days of Roblox, did you ever pay for Builders Club?
Yes.
I wanted to.
I had Turbo Builders Club for 6 fucking months.
Really?
Yes, I did.
That's awesome.
And I also would always have the 6-month Club Penguin membership. I had the fucking Ice Castle. My place was the shit. I thought I was top shit. I was inviting all these people, come to my igloo. And then they'd all come, you do that, like, dancing thing.
Oh my god.
You sit there and dance, and I thought I was so fucking cool, because, like, in one, I set the floor to be the dance floor. So everyone would be, like, dancing.
Could you put in your own music and play, like, scary monsters?
You just had 3 bad compressed songs to choose
MIDI
from.
songs, like...
Yeah.
Doom, doom, doom,
I think it was a 15-minute cycle between all of them.
God.
Yeah, good old Club Penguin. And then people would get mad when you'd go in the pizza shop or something and be dancing, and they'd try to serve them. They'd be like, I'm gonna fucking report you.
Oh, God.
You're pissing me off.
I remember...
I adopted my first puffle. And anyone want to guess what I named it?
What?
Zachary.
What the fuck?
No.
This is news to me.
Oh yeah, this is. I named it Zachary. It was my boy.
Why'd you name him Zachary? May I ask?
It's the year 2005. I have no fucking idea why I did that.
It's just a nice name.
I don't even know what I did a year ago. I can't say anything that I did back then.
Yeah.
Even a year ago, I'm like, that was me. If I were to meet myself exactly 1 year ago, I'd be like, fucker, dumb piece of shit.
I don't know, I haven't changed that much since then.
Alright.
But,
For the worse, yeah.
yeah. No,
I've
you're just
gone
an
downhill.
asshole. You're just a fucking asshole. Anyway. Yeah. Well, no. We talked about lots of good subjects.
Oh yeah. We got some CPs, Roblox,
Some CPs.
some future plans,
Yeah.
personal opinions on really good horror movies.
Yeah, also, by the way, go check out Lights Out, please, in theaters. Please support this fucking masterpiece of horror.
And rock your socks off.
It will. It'll have you on the edge of your seat.
Yeah. You see the lights flickering, you're like, oh god, I wonder what's gonna happen. And then fucking lady guy comes.
It was so bad.
There's no words for it. I sit here and think about it, it's just,
It's just like, it's the horror movie that plays in another movie, in another bad movie as the template horror movie.
Yeah.
It's just shit.
It's the 4 a.m. horror movie that
Yep.
some motherfuckers still love.
It's like that SpongeBob, like fucking Attack of the Robots.
Yeah.
That's what it was.
I think that was more fucking scary
Yeah.
than what that was. Because that fucking robot was huge, and then the guy was like, had better acting than the fucking Lights Out movie.
It did.
Because everyone in Lights Out movies just.
Oh god.
It's fucking muffled and you can't hear it.